Hey, welcome back to HumansAreKind TV. I'm so glad you're here. This week I went looking for the stories that don't make the front page, and honestly, I wasn't ready for what I found. 7 true stories, 5 continents, 1 single week, the 3rd to the 9th of August 2026. Stay with me to the end because the last one changed how I think about my own neighborhood. Here's what blew my mind when I laid it all out. Everything you're about to hear happened inside 1 week. 7 stories, 5 continents, 7 days. I didn't have to dig for years of archive footage. This was just one ordinary week on this planet. And that's my whole point. Kindness isn't rare. It's just underreported. Nobody's assigning a camera crew to it. So this week I am. We start in Nujira in Assam, India on the 5th of August. Ridip Panika was 13. The monsoon floodwater came up fast, and his puppy was in it. He went in after the dog. The dog made it out. Ridip didn't. I want to read you what Assam's chief minister said standing in front of his parents. I can rebuild your house, but I cannot bring your son back. I've read that line about 20 times now, and it still stops me. He didn't hesitate. 13 years old. Now to Alaska, the 3rd of August. It's 9:32 at night, and a 21-foot skiff runs out of fuel 85 miles from Juneau. Dark, cold water, nobody around. The Coast Guard puts out a call. And the ship that turns around is an expedition ship, the Wilderness Legacy, a big vessel with paying passengers and a schedule. They tow that little boat miles to safe anchorage and hand over their own spare fuel. Here's the part that sticks with me. A superyacht sitting closer never answered. Same call, same night, different choice. Wisconsin, the 4th of August, and this one made me laugh out loud. A rock band called the Autumn Kings breaks down on the roadside with a show they have to make. A guy named Ernie pulls over. And Ernie doesn't just give them a jump. He hands over his truck and drives them 500 miles so the tour doesn't die. 500 miles for strangers in a genre of music he might not even like. If you're out there, Ernie, you're a legend. Rhode Island, the 6th of August. A family builds a little homemade bread stand on the roadside. Less than 24 hours after opening day, somebody steals the whole thing. That's the moment you'd expect them to quit. Then a father and son they had never met, never spoken to, show up unannounced with tools and lumber and build them a brand new one bigger than the first. Someone tried to take something small away, and strangers made it bigger. That's the trade I'll take every time. This one's my favorite headline of the week. Santa gave away a kidney. A man who plays Santa Claus for his whole town donated his own kidney to someone who needed it. And he kept it quiet, no announcement, no post, nothing, until the transplant was already done. Then he went straight back to the job he's known for, showing up for people having a hard year. He's been doing the same thing in a red suit the whole time. This time he just did it in a hospital gown. New York, the 9th of August. A community of nuns looked at their convent, saw the spare rooms sitting empty, and opened the door to college students facing homelessness. Somewhere to sleep, somewhere to study, and crucially, somewhere that lets them stay enrolled. Because that's the thing about student homelessness. It's usually the reason people drop out. These women didn't launch a campaign. They just had rooms and they used them. Manila and New Delhi, the 9th of August. The Philippines' First Lady marked a milestone. 200 Filipino children with complex liver disease have now received transplants in New Delhi. 200 kids flown across borders for surgery they simply could not get at home. Every single one of those numbers is a family in an airport terrified, hoping. And 200 of them got to come home. Okay, Santa Cruz, California. This is the one I promised you. Nathaniel Rye is 10 years old, and he got caught in a rip current. Ryder Williams, a 16-year-old lifeguard, pulled him out. Between the 3rd and 5th of August, the two families finally spoke publicly for the first time, and Nathaniel got to say it himself. I'm super thankful for him saving my life. And here's the part that got me. They now talk almost every day. A rescue that turned into a friendship. So that's the week. And here's the thing I keep landing on. Not one of these people woke up planning to be in a video. Ernie was just driving. The nuns just had spare rooms. Somebody near you is about to need someone, And it might be you who notices first. If you saw an act of kindness this week, send it to me. I read every single one, and yours could open the next episode. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week on Humans Are Kind TV.